How do I like mask the hatred? I can say I do sometimes.
Mr. Mohamed Fathalli, professional video scout, football writer, and United supporter. Welcome.
Hello, Steve. Thank you for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I followed you on Twitter, X for a while now. So, just for context, first and foremost, you're a United fan based in Tunisia. How did that begin?
Yes. Well, it's actually a kind of funny story. See, when I was like 6 or 7 years old, I used to hate football. I hated it. I didn't want to play it. I I simply hated football. I just loved motorcycles, cars, racing games, and that's basically it. Um, my mother one day got me a CD called Winning Eleven, and it's a football game for PS1, which I absolutely hated because I lost basically every single game, every single match I played. Um, then, for some reason, for the last match before I threw the CD away, I picked up Manchester United, and I won that game with a goal from Quinton Fortune. And believe it or not, that's why I started following Manchester United. Yeah.
Have different stories. That's a new one on me. I like that. That's good.
Yeah. I don't know
Well
why.
done for winning.
I think I remember like seeing it was pixelized image of the logo or crest of Manchester United, and I don't know. I felt like maybe let me try this team. I played it. I like the red kit on the screen on those like graphics of PS1. Yeah, and I won that game, and I remember, well, this is kind of fun. So yeah, I started to follow and see what is this team, what is this game, what is football,
Yeah.
and yeah,
And
here
then
we
so you
are.
would have grown yeah, so you would have grown up in almost the ideal era of United, wouldn't you? Because to well,
Yeah,
this these sort of early noughties, unstoppable, weren't we?
yeah, yeah, man. It was like when I first like started really watching games because we didn't here really have the means here to find Premier League games or stuff like that. I used to go to this cyber club to check the score lines after the games. But when I first started watching like the games, it was the Ronaldo versus Kaká era when Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or. I think I can remember that his first Ballon d'Or. So yeah, those are my first memories of Manchester United, and I was a huge Cristiano Ronaldo fanboy. I still have like 5 or 6 or maybe 7 shirts with his name on the back. And yeah, I remember us winning the league. I remember the Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez trio. Those were the days, man. Yeah, those were the days.
Dear me. And so from it's interesting, obviously, so from those from hating football, from those, unlikely beginnings, like I say, now you're a professional video scout and football writer. You wear many hats within the game. What do your roles cover?
So what do I do in football right now?
Yeah.
So yeah, I basically, well, let me start where this kind of football work started, and it was like 3 years ago, I think, 2.5 years ago. Um, I've quit my job here in Tunisia, came back to settle in my city here and help with my family's business. And I thought, why not start making some extra money, freelancing? And I had no idea about tactics back then, no idea about analyzing players, if they were good or not. Obviously, you can know if a player is good or not, but not in depth. So yeah, I posted on freelance websites that I can write football content just like that, and started to get some gigs for $5 a script of I don't know 2,000 words or whatever for just $5, $7, and all that stuff. The scripts at first were like the story of Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, the story of Zidane. It was basically like Wikipedia stuff, and you do some research, put it, add some kind of clickbaity things here and there. Then came the really clickbaity scripts of 10 cars Cristiano Ronaldo owns, or I don't know, 10 girlfriends that Lionel Messi had, and I hated those scripts. And then one client came in with an idea that was a bit player and manager focused. Like he wanted scripts about what is this manager good at? Would he fit a certain club? Uh, Same thing about the players. And it was that first, it was that's why I started learning more about football on the tactical side, analytical side, and all that. So yeah.
Okay, so one of the unique selling points, I think, of what you do is you actually write about Liverpool, don't you? Now, I can't get my head around that. You're like the very definition of cognitive dissonance. How do you do it? How do you shelve the dislike?
Well, this guy that I just told you that he approached with a manager-focused scripts that he wanted stuff like that. Um, he's got a channel called Panenka Football when we first started. We did videos on West Ham, on Newcastle, players like I don't know every club around the world. The videos were not doing good, but then came the Szoboszlai transfer to Liverpool, and he wanted a video talking about Szoboszlai, and that video did really well. Like I think 90K views, something like that, for a channel that had 500 subscribers or stuff like that. And yeah, he started to focus on Liverpool since that video. And he was a Liverpool supporter, so maybe that was his aim from the beginning. I don't know. But that video, the Szoboszlai video, and maybe that's why I love Szoboszlai. It's the reason why the channel became focused on Liverpool, and that's why I watch them week in, week out. I can't miss a game because I need to write scripts about their game, analyze their games, analyze the players they are interested in, their performances, and so on. And yeah, how do I like mask the hatred? I can say I do sometimes. I slip some digs here and there in the scripts, and I found like myself laughing from time to time, especially when they are losing. So yeah, I
Well,
kind of enjoy it sometimes.
brilliant. So obviously you would have covered the United's win at Anfield in October. I mean, how did you maintain any level of professionalism there?
Yeah, I was like, what is this performance? I was going in on their players and the post game, but nah. In serious talk, like when it's a club that you do not support, I found it that it's easier to analyze and to give a proper view or an unbiased view. I think I hate analyzing United. I hate analyzing United players because sometimes I can be too harsh, sometimes I can be too kind. Um, these emotions with the club that you are attached to or that you support can sometimes blind your vision, if you know what I mean. For Liverpool, sometimes I don't care if they win or lose. To be honest, like I don't hate watch them. Uh, okay, they've won. Okay, they've lost. Good, but yeah, that kind of view gives you a proper way to see a football team and properly analyze them.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I completely agree. It is difficult to analyze the team that you love, and obviously, I see on your social feeds that you do still do that with United to an extent. I suppose final question then is in your capacity as an analyst and in an analytical sense, are you seeing progress from United this season?
That's why I hate analyzing Manchester United. See, there is progress. We can all agree that there is progress, but compared to last season, and it's easy to see progress compared to last season because we were dreadful. But whether that progress, I don't know how to say it, but whether that progress will take us far in the future, I don't know. I really don't know because now we have a better attack because we have a better attacking players.
Yeah.
Mbomo, Cunha, Sesko is still not there maybe, but we are now playing to their strengths. Maybe Amorim is trying to mask some of his weaknesses by going long, for example. We're no longer relying on the deep build-up he tried to do last year. He's trying to minimize the automatisms he has in build-up, and that is kind of helping and showing that progress. Now, whether that will continue, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be negative.
Mhm.
For me personally, it's not sustainable. The way we are currently playing, it is not sustainable. But I hope that I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get some results right now, steady the ship, and then try to apply his ideas from the beginning once again with better players after a second window or whatever. But I don't know. Let's hope I'm just wrong and yeah.
No, I think I agree with your point. I think it's a case of getting some results on the board, and then you can sort of build confidence and tap into the psychology of that. And as they're part of a journey, then you would hope the psychology changes and they do gain more momentum from it. And then, because one thing we haven't seen in the last few years is this team, this collective, playing with confidence for a sustained period. So we don't
Yeah.
really know their full capacity, do we?
Yeah. The last time I think that we saw a team that's playing together and playing for the manager, especially, it was under Ole in his first year. That was the last time I think we saw that. Under Ten Hag, yes, there were some games, there were some moments, but still, I don't know. I don't know. I think, I kind of agree with you. Like, especially this season. Last season it was disaster, as we can all agree. But in this current season, especially in the last few games, yeah, I think, yeah.
Wonderful. Mo, thank you very, very much for your time. Hope things go terribly from a Liverpool covering point of view for you.
Me too, yeah.
But from a United point of view, fingers crossed we keep up this unbeaten run and a
Hopefully.
progress.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
gentlemen, top man, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you, Steve. It was a pleasure.